This is a video for those who try to play victim in response to the video that I made after Holger Rune obliterated Novak Djokovic. This is a video for those who thought that Rune taking a medical timeout was somehow not fair in his semi-final comeback against Casper Ruud. This video is for those who hoped and believed that Daniil Medvedev with his extraordinary annoying playstyle will put an end to Holger's aspirations of becoming the Rome Masters champion. I hope you are happy with this outcome of this final, because I am crying. I am crying because Holger has lost his second Masters final in a month by breaking himself. Basically, Holger screwed Holger once again. But nah, to be fair, I'm not really that bummed out about it, because he showed throughout the tournament why I believe that tennis in the future will be so much fun because of guys like him, Alcaraz and Sinner. Whether it's Carlos Alcaraz playing unbelievable shots that ignite the crowds all over the world, or it's Jannik Sinner who with his lovable personality endears every crowd that he plays in front of, or lastly Holger Rune, who just knows how to get people invested in his matches. It doesn't matter whether you cheer him or you boo him out of the stadium, the most important thing is that he makes everyone who watches his matches feel something. And the best part about all of those guys is that they truly believe that they can be the best in the world, and they don't shy away from the competition and fighting against their opponents. The same way in which Rune fought against Casper Ruud in the semis to come back in a dominant fashion to secure his spot in the final. And I know you'll mention Holger's medical timeout, but my take on this situation is this: tennis is probably the only sport in the world in which getting medical help is considered cheating, and everyone questions its legitimacy, which I think is just so weird. If Ruud had won the match, nobody would even say a thing about Rune's MTO, but since Casper collapsed, people need to find an excuse as to why that happened, when in reality the reason for the loss is so much more simple. Holger is just a better player at this point in time, and in my opinion, based on form, even with this loss against Daniil, I still think that Holger Rune is the best player in the world right now. Yes, I said it. You might disagree with it, but I'm ready to get flamed for this opinion, but that's just how I feel. And his biggest weapon in my opinion is his mental strength, which again, he didn't showcase that well during tonight's match, I can admit that, but nowadays everyone can smack the ball really hard. And everyone is relatively mobile on their feet, but not everyone believes the way that Rune believes. Not everyone believes that they can combine all of the attributes that they possess in order to become an unstoppable force in tennis. But as we have seen, Rune believes that full-heartedly. I have no doubt that even after this painful loss in the final, we will see Rune at the best at the French Open, because he's a freaking maniac and he won't stop at being second best. And there is no better way to show that in reality than becoming a Grand Slam champion. And by the way, please, let's stop with the narrative that Medi doesn't play well on clay, because as of recently it has been proven to be wrong. He might hate this surface, but he's damn good on it. That's why he didn't lock into a title tonight. He absolutely earned it. But if I was a betting man and I had to bet on who would win the French Open, I would still bet on someone out of the new big three: Rune, Sinner, Alcaraz, to win the Grand Slam in Paris. And another thing, I don't want to overlook the ladies final, but I have to be real, I didn't watch it, and it's not because I wasn't interested. It happened because Rybakina and Kalinina were absolutely screwed by the weather, by the start time, and the organizers that showed them disrespect during the trophy ceremony, in which they didn't even know which lady won the final. With two Masters tournaments showing complete disrespect towards women, I think that WTA need to step in and defend their players, because they absolutely do not deserve such attitude towards them. Leave your opinions on this tournament in the comment section down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, take it easy, my friend.